Man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy, man. Jay Willie Silly, man. AKA Mr. AKA Mr. Take it easy for you end the life easy. But make sure y'all follow my Instagram and Twitch, man. In all seriousness, bro. 4,000, bro. I told y'all we growing like huge. I'm talking, we just growing every single day, bro. Every single day on Twitch, bro. We just growing, bro. And growing and growing. And like I said, bro, gotta thank God first, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, gotta thank God for Sholioli. And like I said, I gotta thank y'all too, bro, for just, I told y'all, I just be in awe, man, because like I told y'all, man, y'all know what happened to me. I gotta keep on explaining it, but golly, man, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, finna dang near hit like 10,000 followers on Twitch. Just hit 11,000 on here. You know what I mean? Just 3 months ago, I was like at what? 1,000 on this channel, you know what I mean? So like, it's like, I'm just starting to, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get on the road, man. We for sure gonna get on the road though, you know what I mean? For real. But I got a lot of scary reactions, bro. You know what I mean? Some of y'all probably watched the whole playlist, you know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't, if you're new to my channel, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole playlist section, bro, full of scary videos, you know what I'm saying? Bizarre Bub, we got Nuke's Top 5, and then we got Mr. Nightmare now, but it's mostly Bizarre Bub, bro. And Mr. Nightmare for sure, you know what I mean? But we got 10 scary, true Home Alone stories. Man, when I was a little nigga, bro, I used to be so scary, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm talking about, bro, you could not pay me to sleep in a room when it was dark. Even when I was home alone, because I started staying home alone, bro, like when I was like a young nigga. But I told y'all, bro, when I started staying home alone, I told y'all about that haunted apartment that I used to stay in, bro. Man, I used to be scared to even go back in my room. I don't know. I used to always stay in the front until my mom and dad got home. I always used to stay in the living room, bro. I never used to go back there because it was just the apartment just weirded me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even thinking about it to this day, I'm like, bro, that apartment was just weird, bro. It was just weird, bro. It was just a feeling, bro. A murky feeling, bro. I just could never shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? I used to always just, hold on, thumbnail time.
I was the only one home one Saturday night.
But yeah, like I was saying, though, you know, got to get the thumbnail in, but you know, it was just, I don't know, bro, like, I don't know, man, it was something about that apartment I didn't like, bro. You know what I mean? I just didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to pee in the middle of the night, I'm holding it until the next morning. That's how scared I was of that apartment, nigga. I'm not waking up. I'm not going in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding this right here. If I got to pee in the bed, nigga, gonna pee in the bed then. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going out there. You know what I'm saying? For real. He got that serious. Y'all think I'm capping dead for real? The house was weird. Apartment was weird, bro.
I turned it off, figuring it was just a glitch, and went back to sleep.
Yeah.
An hour later, Siri woke me up again. I was a little freaked out now.
Nigga, Siri?
Siri was responding to a strange sentence. What that found for us. And Siri's response was, the answer is Thursday, July 4th, 1776.
Hey, Siri, shut up.
It was freaky
shut
as
up.
hell, but I still ended up dismissing it as a glitch. One more time, I woke up to Siri speaking. This time, the sentence that Siri was replying to was my full name. And her response was, here's the info for my name. At that point, I ran to my parents' room, locked the door, and slept in there.
Nigga, I would've threw the phone away. Nigga, Siri, the money! Oh, yeah! Now I would've threw that phone straight to the ground, would've broke it. Nigga, Siri talking on her own. You already know if you got an iPhone, hey Siri, that's the only time you should be talking when I'm saying, hey Siri. I'm sleeping, Siri talking? Oh, heck no. Oh, no, we got a problem.
I still have doubts of whether it was really just a glitch.
That was the story, that was it?
I was home alone.
I mean, they ain't really, that was it, but nigga, that's kind of scary though. Like, imagine y'all, you finna follow my iPhone users, you know how I go. Siri only talk when we say, hey Siri. Other than that, Siri ain't talking. So say if I'm doing a video and Siri say, Jalen, how's the video going? Jalen William, just start talking, nigga, I'm gonna get creeped out. Cause nigga, what you talking for? And I ain't say, hey Siri.
Playing computer games at like 2 in the morning when a knock came at my window. My head shot around to face the window, but there wasn't anyone there. It was winter, so I had my windows shut, and my room was on the first floor. I guess you can call me the unconfrontational gamer type, so all I did was just shut my blinds to let the pranksters know that I wasn't interested. Enough time passed where I was able to forget about the knocking and get back into my game, until another steady set of knocks came at the window.
Cause just leave the locks alone, bro, and keep playing what you playing, bro. As long as they don't come in your house, bro, you good, bro. Just keep knocking. Cause I ain't finna go out looking for you. I'm gonna let you come in here, bro. You feel me? So all that knocking, I ain't finna look out the window or nothing. I'm gonna just ignore it for real, for real. You just come in here and I got something for you.
Now. Why were they doing this? Why couldn't they just leave me alone? But by the slim chance that they actually needed something, I lifted the blinds and pulled open my window just a crack.
This nigga, what?
That was the biggest and most foolish mistake I'd ever made. Two hands from the darkness outside grabbed the bottom of the window and pushed it all the way up. I started screaming, throwing non-stop punches at the hooded man dressed in all black trying to enter my room. I grabbed the lamp sitting on my desk and bashed him in the head with it. He fell back outside, giving me the chance to shut my window. I saw him run away off our property into the darkness. I have never had a more horrifying experience.
I mean, bro, that was your fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, you literally let your blinds open, then you let the window. Like, what type of goofy stuff is that? I'm not going to lie to you. That got to be the most goofy. So if you would have died right there, that would have been your fault. And I ain't going to say you deserved it, but it's just kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know, humans just unaware. That's just what they are. Just unaware. It's very stupid. That nigga freaking opened the freaking blinds. And matter of fact, let me go and open the window. What? Stupid. Jackass.
I lived way out in the country, like the turn off the paved road kind of country. I heard something crash on the roof
bro.
And then smash into our metal chimney.
Oh, heck no.
For the next hour or so, I could hear it banging from inside the chimney, which should have been impossible since we had covered it for the summer. Then the front door started rattling as if someone was pulling on it, trying to get inside. I peered through the peephole but couldn't see anything. I finally threw open the door, and then everything stopped and went quiet. I was home alone one day in the summer.
Oh.
I was doing the usual watching.
Boy, you freaked me out over there, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. Don't do that.
The living room when I heard some shuffling noises coming from above me. Our living room ceiling is super high, so the attic is the only room above it. I lowered the TV down a little. I could better hear the shuffling noises coming from up there. The attic was connected to my brother's bedroom through his closet. I went to his closet and opened the attic door. The light in there was broken, so I had to use a flashlight. I only made it about 2 steps in, before I heard the sound of the weak wooden floors across the attic creaking, and then the sound of something brushing up against one of the plastic bags on the floor.
Somebody you know.
I jumped out of the attic, slamming the door shut and calling my parents. My dad had a look in there when he got home, but he didn't find anything. I'm just happy it's not my room that's connected to the attic.
Probably some paranormal, I don't know. You can tell this video very old. That nigga sound way different.
Layla were home alone. I had the music turned up loud in my room, and yet I was still able to hear Layla barking like crazy at something. As I was leaving my room and walking downstairs, I heard Layla stomping down the basement stairs, still barking. I followed her, turning the basement light on. She was in an attack stance.
I try to tell y'all, but it's just something about that basement, man. We still talking about the attic, but I'm just talking about that basement. I can count on my one hand how many times I went down to my basement. Even though, you know what I'm saying, if you try to go down to my basement, it's going to say basement door. You know what I mean? So even though, you feel me, we know nobody's down there, it's just something about the basement that just give me creeps. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro, about the basement. Like, you're talking about in this house, like, it just gives me creeps, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, gang. I don't go down in the basement, bro. I'm telling you, I leave that basement alone. I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy. It's just something about that basement.
Closed door to the boiler room. I knocked on the door, asking if anyone was in there. Layla was going crazy at this point, jumping on the door, scratching it, basically trying to break it down. I decided that if something was really in there, I didn't want to see what it was.
No smart man.
I dragged Layla by the collar all the way back upstairs and locked the basement door. When my dad got home, I made him check the boiler room, but on his way there, he saw that there was a ladder placed on the wall by the basement window, and the window had been smashed open. My dad called the police, sounding worried, but I didn't yet know what was going on. Turned out Layla was barking at an intruder, and that I should consider myself lucky that I didn't open that door.
For sure, you don't know what that nigga had behind the door. Nigga probably had a knife, a gun. You never know, you know what I mean? So
it was very common for me to be
good.
home alone at night.
Hey, Carl, this picture right here just freaked me out so bad, bro. What's going on with this right here, G? You know what I mean? Straight up, you feel me? But like I said, that's one reason I get a dog right there. You know what I mean? Like, if I get a dog, I say what I say about dogs, but I just feel like, bro, if you don't have put it like this, bro. If you have it pisses me off just seeing people with like little dogs. You know what I mean? Little chihuahuas. What is this little chihuahua gonna do if somebody breaks into your home? You know what I mean? If you're getting a dog, bro, like say if you're breeding, or if you got like a dog to protect you, like a pit bull, a German shepherd, or cane corso or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Then I understand it's like, okay, you got a dog for that reason. But if you got a little dog, it pisses me off seeing these niggas with these little poodles. You know what I'm saying? What you get this dog for? To be cute? You know what I mean? What you get them for? Because if a nigga break into your house, that nigga can't protect you. That nigga gonna run. Little scary dog. You got a little scary dog right here. You just got a dog because he cute. If I get a dog, then I'm getting a dog to protect this house just like I'm gonna protect it. A dog that would die for this household, like a pit bull, a German shepherd, a cane corso. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get if I get a dog. I ain't thinking of no little stupid little poodle. You know what I'm saying? What am I getting a little poodle for? A golden retriever. Nigga, I'm finna get one of them monsters, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Break into this house you want to, nigga. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Straight. I'm talking. I want one of them monsters that gonna rip you. You know what I'm saying? I want to go burn. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You feel me? Because like I said though. You feel me? You can't handle the dog. You can't handle me. Cause me, I'm piped up. You know what I'm saying? I'm piped up 24 days, man. You know what I mean? 24 days. As a matter of fact, look at 30 days, 30 nights. You know what I mean? So I'm piped up. So look, you try to shoot my dog, I'm finna scoom. You try to shoot me, my dog finna scoom. You know what I mean? So you gonna get scoom regardless. You feel me? Straight up. So that's me. I'm never gonna say I ain't gonna get a dog. I'll probably do get a dog in the near future though. Just for that reason, protection. You know what I'm saying? Cause even though I got pipe, I still be needing cause dogs can smell what you just smell stuff. Just can, pinpoint things out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you unaware of certain situations, but dogs gonna be aware of certain situations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like basically dogs just give you a warning. What he growling at? What she growling at? Something wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time without a dog, you ain't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So the whole time, safer bro right here. If this nigga would've went to the basement, nigga going to the basement, nigga we ain't know he had an intruder, nigga in this boiler room and one for Layla, you know what I'm saying? So dogs just important, bro, when it comes to spotting out, you know what I'm saying? This picture right here, wow,
I
dog.
only lived with my dad, and his shifts would constantly shift from days to nights. This happened around the time my dad was doing night shifts. I would stay up really late on these nights watching movies. It's always taken me a long time to fall asleep, so after turning off the TV to go to sleep, I probably laid there for a good half hour. Then, I heard a toy fall over in my toy closet. It was nothing too suspicious, but it still creeped me out. But then, the doorknob to my closet started to wiggle, until finally unlocking the door. I hid under my covers, not making a sound. It was strangely quiet for a good 2 minutes, so I finally peeked my head out of the covers. There was a figure standing next to my bed, looking down at me. I screamed at the top of my lungs and began hugging the wall behind me. The figure looked out the window and then just walked away out of the room. I stayed in that position for like an hour before checking if he was really gone. The front door was left wide open, so it seemed he had left. I didn't get a minute of sleep that night.
That's crazy, my nigga. Just an intruder.
From the point of view of a 16-year-old girl. I used to have a boy living next door to me that was obsessed with me. His name was Joey. Every time I would go outside, Joey would come outside as well, as if he were watching me through his windows, waiting for me. He was 17 and very weird, and he didn't seem to have any friends, as he was always home. I tried to give every sign possible that I didn't like this guy, but he wouldn't get the message. So I had to finally just tell him one day that I don't like him and to leave me alone. The look on his face that day is something that won't leave me. It was the kind of angry look a toddler gives their parents when they can't have a toy. Coming from a 17-year-old, that's much more disturbing. One night, my parents left me to watch the house. I was working on a school project when I felt my bed shift a little bit.
Oh, shoot.
I looked under my bed.
Joey!
I screamed as I saw Joey laying under my bed. I ran away while he tried to crawl out from under my bed. I ran to his house and rang the bell at least 10 times, telling his parents about it when they opened the door. Joey never came out of my house, so I called the police. His parents begged me not to, but I ignored them.
Nigga, get your little weirdo son out of his house, nigga. She rang the doorbell. Hey, man, your weird son is in my house right now, man. Your weird little son is in my house. I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call 5-0. Please don't do it. Please don't call police on my little Joey. Nigga, forget your little Joey. Nigga, forget you too. You know what I'm saying? Please don't call it. What you mean don't call the police on this little weird nigga? You feel me? That's what I'm saying, G. You know what I'm saying? When I get a daughter, that's why I want a daughter. I'm gonna kill that little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Word, I don't want you to leave. Nigga, my daughter called me, nigga. Hey, man, I'm telling you, bro. Quitting everything I'm doing. I'm dropping everything. I'm going straight to the house. Joey, do not leave. Joey, you finna die tonight. You know what I'm saying? Just keep me the real with you. Just a little weird old nigga, man. This was exactly why I want no daughter, bro. Cause these weird niggas out here, man. I'm a slumping nigga. I swear to God. Boy, I swear my mama, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. God, please do not give me a daughter. Nigga, when I get a daughter, I'm raising her like a soldier. She gonna be a soldier. We shooting guns at like 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. We're shooting guns at like 16 years old, 6 years old. I'm putting her through straight training. You know what I mean? Straight up. She ain't gonna be no regular girl. This girl gonna be a menace to society. Straight up. I ain't raising her like a regular one. I don't know. Y'all ever watch Colombiana? She gonna be just like Colombiana. Zoe Zelanda, she gonna be just like Colombia.
His parents begged me not to.
Man, shut up with all that.
The police found him still in my room.
That nigga still in the room. That's what I'm saying. That's how you know that nigga psyched out. That nigga still in the room. You think that nigga would try to get out the house and try to run back to his crib? That nigga still in there, man. Forget all that. I'm staying there, huh? I'm getting you tonight. That's what Joey said. I'm getting you tonight. I don't care about no. I'm getting you tonight. So you know that nigga psyched out. That nigga ain't leave the room once. Oh, heck no.
He admitted this wasn't the first time he had hid under my bed. They also found pictures of me scattered across his room. The most disturbing one was of me sleeping, and it was taken from inside my room.
This nigga is not the first. That boy said this is not the first time she been in there. Nigga, how did he get in your house?
I live in the country, and more often than not, I was home alone. We don't have any neighbors close by, so I would usually just sit in the yard and tan on sunny days. There was this one time that the sun was out strong and I was tanning in our yard when I saw somebody standing in the woods, watching me. I sat up in a position ready to get up and run. Do you need something? I yelled. The guy walked out from the woods and over to me, telling me that he lives up the hill and was wondering if I could help him out with a broken water pump.
Forget your water pump, boy.
I was about to head out and that I didn't have time. It was a lie, of course, but there was no way I was going with him. He walked off, back into the woods until passing a boulder, and I couldn't see him anymore. I was more creeped out than I'd ever been in my life.
Make sure you ain't being followed, bro.
So with that, I folded my lounge chair up and went inside, being sure to lock all the doors and windows.
That nigga know where you live.
You would think it ended there, but it didn't. About an hour later, I realized I forgot my sunglasses outside in the grass, so I went back out to get them. I made sure the guy wasn't anywhere.
God, bro. Hold on. I'm in the middle of the video, Jay. Girl, hung up on me, man. Come on, man. Golly. Dang, girl.
They're in sight before going out there. It took me a little while to finally find my sunglasses, and as I feared, when I looked up, I saw the guy again. This time, though, he wasn't in the woods. He was kind of hiding behind our shed so that only half of his body was visible. I yelled that I was calling the cops and ran back inside to do just that. The cops came and took down my description of the guy. Fortunately, I've never seen him since.
That'd be so crazy. A lot of people say they hate the cops, but be the first ones to call them, though. You hate the cops so much, but you be the first ones to call. I'm not saying you, but everybody be on something, man. I don't like the police. But when you're in trouble, who the first people you call? The police. You can't say you don't like the police. That's who you call when you're in trouble. You come, you know.
When I was really little.
You like the police.
I was 7 years old,
shut up.
But I still remember all of it like it happened yesterday. I was sleeping over my grandma's house, like I always did when I was little.
I tell you something about grandma's house. It's something about grandma's house I ain't like when I was growing up. Like I said, my cousins and all us, that's why I'm staying over grandma's house. But by myself, I never stayed over my grandma's house. She was in this old house. She always been there. She still live in that house to this day. Ever since I've been little, she always been living in that house, bro. Same thing for my grandma dear house. I ain't not like that house. I ain't like grandma dear house, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. My grandma on my mama's side, my grandma on my dad's side. Not my grandma, yeah, grandma on my mom's side, grandma on my dad's side. You feel me? But both of their houses creepy, but it was something about my grandma Ruby house, though. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was just dark and I don't know, it was cold too. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all know about grandma house when it get cold. It get cold, like I'm talking about nigga cold, nigga make my bones hurt. You know, it's like a creepy cold. And I told y'all, boy, I'm gonna keep saying it. I said it, I'm gonna say it again, man. I caught my grandma sleepwalking. I told y'all I was finna slap the taste out of grandma's mouth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in that junk like it was just, I don't know if I was tripping, bro. I caught my grandma sleepwalking, G. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the? You know what I'm saying, grandma? What the? No, I don't play that, grandma. You tripping? You feel me, grandma? I'm gonna test that jaw. I ain't gonna let that lady, grandma. Boy, do not play with me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real, G. I'm like, bro. I call her sleepwalking, G. I still remember. I'm like, bro, what the? Every time I see my grandma, I'll be like.
She never drove her whole life for some reason.
That joke creeped me out when I seen that joke, bro.
Long walks everywhere.
I'm like, my grandma sleepwalking,
One day when I was sleeping over, she wanted to walk all the way.
I tried to talk to her. She want to answer. I'm like,
library, which was like 10 blocks away. I didn't want to take that walk. I was a lazy kid. So she went off and told me not to answer the door to anyone. My grandma was the kind of person that was strict and she didn't baby people. So it wasn't unusual for her to leave me by myself at such a young age. Sometime while I was alone, the phone rang. I, being a dumb and curious little boy, answered it. It was a man on the other end. I remember he said, "Who is this?" I said, "Danny." "Are your parents home, Danny?" I said, "No."
You stupid little boy.
"So you're home alone right now, Danny?" I said, "Yes." "Where are you at right now, Danny? Do you know the address?" Somewhere in Queens," I told him.
Oh, shit.
"All right, Danny, bye-bye now." He hung up. I don't even remember thinking twice about it, but the story didn't end there, unfortunately. I'd say almost an hour later, a knock came at the door. I remembered what my grandma said, so I remained on the couch. "I see you on the couch, Danny." My little heart sank. I noticed him through the window. He was on the porch, staring at me. He was a very creepy-looking man, all gray, ugly, and a fat beer gut. I told him to go away. "I got some candy in my truck. Come on out, Danny." I ran to the guest bedroom that I slept.
Now I'm saying, gang, you little creepy little niggas. Now I'm saying, don't worry about it, though. I can't stand niggas like this. I ain't gonna lie to you, praying on little kids. Man, what's wrong with you, boy? You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that junk. I ain't gonna lie to you. It just pissed me off, because what if this was my son? That's how I be looking at y'all. What if this was my son? What if this was my daughter, bro? You know what I'm saying? Bro, you know what I'll do to nigga? I'm talking about I would turn the whole United States upside down, bro. Like, if my child ever went missing, I'm like, gee, forget 12. You know what I'm saying? Forget them. I don't want to arrest this nigga. I want this nigga dead, G. You feel me? That's why I be like, bro, I remember I did a little story of Amber. You know, the Amber Alert. I did a story of her, how she just went outside and played. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna be a strict parent at all. Heck no, you feel me? But, you know, bro, I'm gonna be watching my kids for sure, though. I ain't gonna lie. This world evil, bro. This world is cruel, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, gang. It's just, bro, niggas like this, bro. Like, look at this nigga. This nigga praying on 11-year-old boy. Look, creepy nigga. I see you, Danny. I got candy in my trunk. Come out, Danny.
In and locked the door. Moments later, I heard the back door being fiddled with. followed by banging and thumping as he tried to break down the door. By some miracle, I heard the loud voice of my grandmother as she yelled at him to get the hell out of the yard and that she's calling the cops.
That was
I
God,
watched
bro.
through the window as the guy took off in his ratty pickup truck as my grandma tried to get the plate number. Unfortunately, she didn't remember it, but she still reported him and his vehicle to the cops. My mom never trusted my grandma to watch me again after that, but I still know that if she had arrived even 10 minutes later, God only knows what would have happened to me.
No, for real though. He was trying to get in the house, bro. And you know, that's serial killer. You never know who that was,
I
bro.
moved out, and I already have a horror story to tell. The house I moved into isn't anything impressive. It's just a house that's appropriate for 1 or 2 people. But I'd say right away, I started hearing weird sounds coming from inside the walls. I first heard it in
Nah, nigga got Brahms. Nigga got Brahms in the crib. Y'all know who Brahms is? Little nigga, the boy. You know what I'm saying? Got Brahms. You feel me? About his little doll. You know what I mean? This little doll named Brahms. You know, weird little doll. But it was like it was like a grown man living in it. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but that movie right there was so crazy, though. I ain't gonna lie. That movie was so crazy. That movie had me creeped out,
in the
Jay.
bathroom.
That's one movie that creeped me out. I don't even get creeped out. That nigga, the boy, bro. That right there. That
On night 3,
that right there
I
had
started
me shaking,
hearing it in my
man.
bedroom. I was sure there was some kind of animal living in my walls. I just had to figure out how to get rid of it. The next morning, I didn't even have enough milk to fill the bowl of cereal. I couldn't believe I hadn't realized I needed more milk. In fact, I seemed to be eating up all of my food pretty fast. I woke up in the middle of that night to the sound of breathing.
What?
Not my breathing. It sounded just like the breathing of a person. I flipped the lamp on and it stopped. I chalked it up as my mind playing tricks on me after
Nigga, you
waking up.
stupid?
The next day was really hot, so I turned on the AC for the first time. I checked every single vent, and some of them weren't blowing any air, one of them being the vent right next to my bed. I peered through the vent with a flashlight.
Nigga finna see a nigga eyes.
There wasn't even a duct behind the vent. It was just the inside of the wall. It seemed that whatever air duct was in there had been removed. Unfortunately, I didn't look into the air conditioning system while buying the house, so I didn't know about this. That night, I had to sleep in the heat with no AC.
Dang.
So I was up pretty late, constantly rolling around and flipping the
Straight
pillow
up.
over. Then I eventually started to hear the breathing again, but this time I was fully awake. I knew it was real this time. It was coming to my left. I looked to my left at the air vents. The sound was surely coming from in there. I grabbed the flashlight again and shined it
Nigga
into
see
the vent.
eyes.
I dropped it and screamed. There was someone's face peering through the cracks of the vents. The first thing I saw were their eyes, open wide and glowing. I screamed all the way down and out the house. I soon found out there was a crazy, dangerous homeless man living in my walls, and he had been eating my food ever since I moved in.
Oh, so that's why you're telling me. Nigga like, man, I've been eating a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? But old boy been, you know what I'm saying? Golly. Hey, man, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Turn the bell, like the video, though, man. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, man, like I said, bro, y'all make sure y'all check everywhere in your house. You know what I'm saying? Because that one thing about me, I check everywhere in my house, bro. You know what I mean? I go see if my door is locked. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all be leaving y'all doors open, bro. And it could have came to your house. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. A lot of y'all ain't got alarms, bro. So just be aware, bro. Every time you go to sleep, just do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Just go out, check the doors, check everything. You know what I'm saying? Then go to sleep so I know nobody in here. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. So, yeah, but make sure you hit the subscribe button, turn the bell, like a video, man. I'm going to see what this girl wants.